Hey guys, Iowa Mining here. So, it is Labor Day, and actually I came here to swap a control board for somebody. So everything else is running good. So it was one L7 that, and I've seen this before, where just the fans kind of quit working like they're supposed to, and I've replaced the fans, and when I replace the fans, they don't actually get better, even with brand new ones. So it's a control board issue. So I just swapped it out. It kind of booted up. I'm going to see what it looks like here in about 10 minutes. And see if we're good to go. But that's what I came here on Labor Day to do, is just swap a control board. So I wanted to also highlight, that's part of the maintenance that we do here at Iowa Mining. So that client bought the control board at cost. Okay, so it's whatever I pay. He doesn't pay anything extra. Whatever it costs for me to do the control board. And there's no fee. There's no extra maintenance fees or any time, time on task or anything like that I charge extra. It's just, I just take care of it. It's part of his, normal monthly, contract, normal monthly payment. He doesn't pay anything extra for me to do the little maintenance stuff like that. Swapping a control board, swapping fans, swapping a power supply. Just pay whatever the cost is of the item, and then I just take care of the rest. So that's how we do things here at Iowa Mining. I know a lot of places they charge you extra or a flat fee, or just, they charge you extra per bill, and then when it comes up, they don't charge you extra, but you're paying extra per month. So it just kind of depends on what people do. Look at that, ask those questions. So if you're gonna go host with someone, and you just need a control board swap, or you need a power supply swap, how does that work? What does that process look like for the hosting company? So here, excuse me, here at Iowa Mining, all we do is whatever the cost of the part is, you pay that, nothing extra, and then I just take care of the rest. So that's just how we do it. It's just clean and easy. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. The second thing is, I'm doing a lot of this right now because we're kind of past the summer, the warm days. So now I know the next 10 days is supposed to be like mid-70s, some 60s in there, which is awesome. Little football weather. I am now starting to overclock some of these miners. So if the client wants their miner overclocked, and most of them have Braiins on, most of the S21s, I am able to overclock. So, and I have a limit. I only want to go 300 watts over. I don't want to go too crazy, and I don't let us change it week to week or anything like that. It's just, we set it, forget it. So most of my S21s in here are overclocked about 300 watts, because now it's cooler out, and those S21s, they do really good. They do really good on getting extra hash rate for the power. So it's a win-win. So yeah, that's something here at Iowa Mining that we offer. If you want to overclock, we can do it. I also have some of the older models, S21 Pro Pluses, S19 Pro Pluses, S19K Pros, S19 XPs. I have some of those underclocked with Braiins, so they're actually running less wattage. So it kind of depends on what you have, what your situation is, and what you want to do. So that's, like I said, just something here at Iowa Mining. I know most hosting companies, like 95% of them, don't offer that kind of service. They don't let you do third-party firmware. They don't let you overclock or underclock. Here, yes, I allow it, because Braiins, here with Braiins, I actually communicate with them quite a bit, and actually I had an issue with an S21 Pro, to where they sent me firmware for that S21 Pro that's not released yet, because we couldn't get Braiins on there on like 3 or 4 of the newer S21 Pros that I received. They sent me some unreleased firmware, got it installed, so now they, it's good for them too, because they get to test it in the real world and make sure it works like they intend. So yeah, the next Braiins update you see is probably firmware that I've tried here recently. So because I have that kind of communication and I'm good with them, I can do a bunch of extra stuff with Braiins and have miners overclock and underclock, and just have a little more control over it. And it's just better for my clients to have those options. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to talk about those two things that we do special here at Iowa Mining that you don't see elsewhere. Otherwise, yeah, we're getting pretty filled up. I think I'm up to 250 miners, 245. I haven't looked recently, but it's somewhere around that 250 mark. So yeah, we're getting pretty close here to being full on power. So I'm very, very, very excited, and everything in here is running really good. So very happy. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, send me an email at contact@iowamining.io, and let's talk. Let's go from there. Thanks, guys.